Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Riot Reflections. Um, it's been a hot minute since I've been making any of these. I don't know. I've just been like slowly burned out for a hot minute, but I'm back. I'm back. I guess making another one. This one I don't know. This one probably is gonna be short, but this more has to do about like the fucking I don't know. It's about the VTubing community, right? I just wanted to, I guess, talk about like some of the drama, and I know I don't want to like dive too deep into the drama, so I probably won't be mentioning too many names. I'll just be talking in general. All right. Oh, sorry for yawning. Holy shit. I don't know why I've been. That's another reason I've been really tired lately. That's why I don't know. I've been really tired, so I've been doing this a lot. So I probably won't do too much editing on this. Probably little to none. Like I do for most of these, it's mostly just supposed to be me like talking, more like a podcast type thing. But the thing is, right? Hold on. Okay, there you go. But yeah, it's just more about the drama and the like the VTubing community. I know it's mostly Twitter shit, but I just find it really interesting. Right? I don't know what it is with like certain VTubers, right? I don't get what it is about them having just like, because I've been seeing a lot on Twitter lately, and I know Twitter is just not a good place, but I've been seeing a lot where it's like so many VTubers, especially the small VTubers, like like VTubers. I don't know like how big they are, but like I'm assuming they're like maybe a little bit larger than me, still pretty small, but like all those VTubers, like they literally just have, I don't know why, but they're fostering such like really like horde communities. And when I say horde communities, I really mean that like they just, I don't know why. I don't know why they want to like foster such a, well actually no, I do know why they want to foster such a hateful community. And when I say hateful, I mean like a lot of the VTubers I've been seeing, that have been trying to like throw up drama, right, on Twitter, saying things like, oh, like, I'm not gonna say their names because I'm not gonna, bring them fucking attention. That's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna bring them attention. But I'm just gonna talk in general. If you know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, then you won't fucking know. But one of the VTubers, at least accounts that I saw on Twitter, were basically they like, I think they stream like Sonic games and shit. And the fact that one like I mean, I feel like the bigger thing was the transphobic shit. Like they were basically, saying that, basically a bunch of transphobic shit, a bunch of this really not okay shit. And obviously they got mad backlash. Mad people were like, yeah, you're kind of fucked up for that. And also they're kind of racist too, which is not surprising. Because usually I get, like I said, when someone's a bigot, it's not just one thing. It's never just one thing. I say that all the time. It's never just one thing. It's more than one thing. It's when you find one thing, you're gonna find a lot. They're also racist because I'm pretty sure they made like a. I mean, it didn't seem like an offensive joke. I don't know. It's kind of like a gray area because they were like, calling somebody in their chat like a monkey, and I'm guessing they knew them personally. I don't know if they knew them personally, but they were black. And yeah, like I wouldn't make that joke about just random person. Like if it's a friend I knew, like like obviously, like for example, like I don't know, let's just say like like For Life, for example, right? Like I know he's black, or you've been talking, I know he's black, so obviously I'll make like a fucking joke. And also I'm black too, so I feel like you can make jokes within your own race. Like obviously I could be like, ah, ha, ha, fucking, For Life moment, if I'm fighting like a fucking, I don't know, let's just say it's fucking the monkey off of fucking Mario Kart World and fucking DK Spaceport or some shit. And I'm like, ah, ha, ha, look, it's For Life or some shit, like some stupid ass joke. Yeah, you know, you know, I'm black, so I was like, I feel like I kind of, you know, you can kind of make jokes. The same thing for like, you know, for like white people. If you want to make like a white person joke, is also that. Or if you're like Hispanic, you make like, or Latino, you can, you know, you can make the joke within your own community, right? So I'm like, I get that. Or if it's somebody you just personally know, you know that they're, you know that they're not gonna get angry. They know for sure that you're just fucking joking and you're fucking around. But I'm guessing they didn't know that person personally, and they were black, so yeah. But I feel like I'll get back on topic. I feel like the I don't know. I feel like the whole reason as to why they kind of just want to they want to get a bunch of these people like that on Twitter that literally just you know, they're just hateful ass people. Like they're just homophobic, transphobic, racist, misogynistic. You know, again, it's because I feel like it's just one is just for clout. You know, they saying a bunch of transphobic shit. You know, it'll get a bunch of heat on you, but also get you a bunch of attention, which is what they want. Like you don't see me do that shit. Like I don't fucking go around, you know, saying slurs and fucking being a racist, you know, to get attention, to bait attention, you know, because I'm like, bro, I rather like, you know, I rather want to like, you know, because I care about my community, I care about the people, I want people, like-minded people, I want people to spread compassion. I don't want like community full of fucking assholes and, you know, racists and shit. But they obviously, you know, those VTubers, you know, on X, or I'm not calling it X, calling fucking Twitter. They don't care because, you know, I feel like because there's so many I feel like there's so many chuds that, you know, there's basically a bunch of chuds that they could tap into, get the views that they want. So they know, and they know that just by saying the buzzwords, like just by saying that, basically just by reaffirming what they want to hear, like, oh yeah, trans women are not women, gay people are illness or whatever the fuck, you know, black people are fucking, I don't know, or fucking annoying or some shit, and you know the immigrants need to get deported back. You know, saying all those shit, basically just reaffirming what they want to hear. You know, they know that if they just repeat that shit, and, you know, they'll all the chuds in their chat will be clapping like a bunch of fucking stupid ass seals, and they don't care because they get clout off of it. They get at the end of the day, they just care about the fucking clout. You know, that's all they care about. So, you know, and the ironic thing is that, again, like the Sonic fan base is full of a bunch of gay people, It's full of a bunch of, like, you know, especially, you know, just basically a lot of people in the LGBTQ community. There's a lot of, you know, those people in the Sonic community. So, especially, again, you know, and especially knowing what Sonic stands for, you know, it was like, bro, are you really a Sonic fan? Like, you're like, at this point, it just seems like she's LARPing as a Sonic fan, and she's really just trying to get a bunch of chuds to follow her and get views from them. So I don't know. I find that very interesting. Another one I saw, or at least I've been seeing for like the last couple days, is actually, well, it kind of ties into the first shit I was talking about, where like there was other accounts saying like, oh, you know, here are my beliefs. You know, trans women are not women. You know, basically saying all the fucking, you know, all the fucking shit to try to get attention. And the thing that really is funny is that they try to act like it's a normal ass thing to say, like they act like the fucking victim. It's funny as shit. They're like, oh, I'm sorry if you disagree with these opinions, but yada yada yada. You know, they're trying to be like all nice and respectful and sincere. I'm like, bro, no, you're not gonna get respect back for being a fucking hateful asshole. No, you're not. No, you're not gonna get respected. Like you can say like being racist and being transphobic and being homophobic in a nice ass way, like while having manners, is not gonna make anybody else like. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to lessen the blow. I'm just going to let you know right now. That shit is not going to lessen the fucking blow. Like, you're fucking stupid if you think that's actually going to fucking work. Like, you think they're just going to be like, oh, well, you know, you're homophobic, but, you know, if you say it in a nice way, you know, I feel like, you know, we'll forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might not agree with you. Like, they act like it's like, you know how people say, like, you know, like agreements, like is there between like difference between like agreeing on like what human rights are and like agreeing with like what's your favorite type of popcorn or what's your favorite restaurant? They act like it's that shit. They act like, oh, why can't we just agree to disagree? No, we can't just agree to disagree. No, we can't. We can't do that shit, dog. It's funny as shit. It's funny as shit. I'm like, dog, this isn't an argument over like what's better, Burger King or McDonald's, or what's your favorite video game, fucking Halo or Doom. This is not one of those fucking conversations, dog. This is like people's lives we're talking about, and you being a hate. Or no, no one's gonna fuck with that shit. No, not a single person. Not a single person is gonna fuck with that shit, man. Like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. No one's gonna fuck with you. It don't matter how respectful you put it. No one's gonna fuck with you. You know, and they don't understand that shit. So there have been like a bunch of, at least on my timeline, I've been seeing a bunch of like fucking, you know, VTubers on the hell site, just trying to like saying like basically saying all that crazy ass shit, trying to be mad respectful and acting like it's a normal ass thing, like it's a normal disagreement, saying, "Oh guys, come on, why can't we have a little kumbaya moment, bro?" I'm like, dog, you are literally trying to normalize being a hateful asshole. No one's gonna fucking, fuck with you. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, why can't people just be normal? Why can't we just be compassionate? And again, it's because they know that, again, because like how I do it, I'm a nice person. I try to learn. I may not agree on everything, like I said. Just like how I literally learned, or at least I changed my viewpoint on, pronouns. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily change my view, but I learned more about it. I didn't necessarily fully agree with it, with like, pronouns and shit. And I learned. I educated myself, and it gave me the perspective. People just can't fucking, I don't know. It's just annoying as shit. Like, people really would rather, try to get a bunch of chuds on their fucking streams just so they could make a buck. I'm like, that's miserable. Like, if I try to do that shit, which I probably could, you know what I'm saying? Just say everything they want to hear. They'll flock like a bunch of dumbasses to me. But I'm not gonna do that shit because I'm gonna be miserable as fuck. Like, hearing a bunch of people say a bunch of racist shit, homophobic shit, transphobic shit in my chat. Like, no, I can't do that shit. I'm sorry. Even if I really wanted the money, I can't do it. But that's all I want to really talk about. I don't know. It's gonna be short. This shit is gonna be short. Probably not gonna really edit it much or at all, really. I just want to talk about because, as someone who's like, relatively new to the VTuber community still, I just think it's kind of interesting seeing all this unfold, right? Because like, I'm relatively a, I guess in terms of my beliefs, people probably say I'm like really left leaning, and but I'm always looking at these other, these quote unquote, just asshole VTubers, and they get like all these followers, they get all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, it's like, dog, why do the shitty ass people get all the fucking viewers, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, they get all the fucking viewers and shit. But the thing is that, yeah, at the end of the day, I'd rather have 5 or 10 viewers that, I align with, or that align with my beliefs, than having like 50 viewers or 90 viewers that are completely against my belief, or they're just hateful idiots. I'd rather not have that. I guess I'll end it here. I was gonna keep it short. It's like 15 minutes. 15 minutes really flies. Holy shit. Y'all can leave your thoughts about, like, just your opinions on the VTuber community and whatnot. I'm interested to hear. Like, have you seen like is it just a thing where it's like, which is I guess my question to ask is like, have y'all like seen like other VTubers that are like bigger but like, are like more like left leaning, or is there like the majority of VTubers that are like really big are just like, full of, their chats are just full of chuds or some shit, or their chats are just full of terrible people in general, whether it's like a bunch of chuds, racist, transphobic people, even lolicons, like, I'm just curious. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the short vid. I know I haven't made these in a while, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.